Alrighty guys, what is going on my friends? Happy Tuesday to everybody out there. Good evening everybody. What's up? Hope everyone's doing good. We're going to go ahead and jump right on into it, my friends. We got ourselves a bit of coverage for today. First of all, we are going to be discussing exactly what we are looking at here. Anyways, my friends, what's up everybody? Hope everyone's doing good out there. Let's go ahead and see who we have for today. We have ourselves John, Veronica, we were talking to, let's see, White Wolf, we have Golden Arrow, we have Wooly, we have Alex and Ben, Caden, Jolene, let's see, Caitlin, I guess it's Caitlin, sorry about that. What's up, Caitlin? Hope you're doing good. Saying hello from Omaha, Nebraska. What's up? Hope you're doing all right. So, actually in Omaha, Nebraska, or sorry, I was thinking of Topeka for a second. No, Topeka, Kansas. That's where we're looking at right now. Let me go ahead and switch you guys to the radar really quickly. So to my friends out there who actually lives by Topeka, Kansas, we're currently seeing a pretty gnarly storm. Let's see. Hold on a minute. I'm actually getting a little bit of. I need to switch this scene over here. There we go. All right. I had the wrong scene up there. Anyways, but yeah, over here towards Topeka, Kansas, we're currently seeing a pretty gnarly storm that's been popping off for the last several hours, actually. It's a really, really strong, what we call a bow echo, because it looks like a bow, doesn't it? You know, kind of like a bow, and bow without the arrow, essentially. So we have a big bow here. And these things are known to be producing some pretty gusty winds. Now, right now, we have ourselves a group of severe thunderstorm warnings on them for the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well as quarter-size hail could be a possibility. So we'll need to look out for that. Braden says hi. What's up, Braden? Hope you're doing good. Anthony says hello. What's up, Anthony? Palmy says hi. What's up, Palmy? Let's see here. Howdy, y'all says, oh, gosh, I always forget your name. Kyra? No. Kyra, maybe? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not good with names, but I hope you're doing good yourself. Let's see. Bug says, hey, Andrew, thanks for the help and the last weekend storms, too. No problem. No problem, my friends. Yeah, we're here for y'all. Yeah, my girlfriend ended up going back to Florida today, so our live streams should be a lot more longer. They should be a lot more lengthy coverages because, you know, I was just spending time with her. But we're good now. We're good to go. Anyways, but let's go ahead and talk about this. So right now, we're going to switch you guys over here to the Storm Prediction Center for 1 second. I want to go ahead and tell you exactly where the risk is that we're talking about here. So today's biggest risk is obviously across portions of Kansas. So if you live on the central and the eastern side of Kansas here, I would consider watching out for today as we do have an enhanced risk, a severe threat level 3 out of 5. So it's a pretty big risk out there overall. Tornado probability, really nothing too special. Tornadoes is not necessarily very, very likely today. However, it cannot be ruled out. But the highest tornado potential being across eastern Kansas. Damaging winds, though, look at that, 30%. That little hatched area, 30% significant risk. Potentially, we could be seeing some damaging winds up to maybe even 70 to 80 plus could be possible. 70 to 80 mile per hour or higher. And some rare occasions could occur. Now, hail, same thing. Look at this. 30% significant chance of seeing hail basically 2 inches in diameter or larger. We are seriously talking some very, very large hail potential for today. Really, there's 4 areas we're watching here today. We have obviously the big risk across the central, moving up into the northern plains, across the mid-Atlantic, southern, the southern portions here of Texas, Louisiana, and a little bit of a marginal risk here for possible severe weather across portions of central Montana. Looks to be a possibility. Tomorrow, we got a big old risk as well, stretching all the way down from as far down south in the country all the way up to the top north. Holy cow, I didn't even see this. Wow, Thursday. That's a big old risk out there. Oh my gosh. I have not seen a slight risk that big in a while. Holy cow, dude. Look at the size of that. I mean, that's almost the entire state of Kansas and Nebraska. Wow, dude. Yeah, we're going to need to watch out. So, yeah, we're kind of busy here over the next, really the next 3 days, my friends. Like I said, today we're having enhanced level 3. Tomorrow we have a slight level 2. And the day after we have a larger slight level 2. Wow. That has plenty of room to be upgraded, my friends. So we'll need to highly consider watching that over the next little bit. Anyways, so I was looking at the models earlier, and they were actually, saying that there's going to be a few discrete kind of, individual storms that are expected to fire off. And from what it looks like here in the latest scans, it looks like that's already starting to take place here. I don't know how old these storms are. Let's go ahead and actually backtrack here about 50 frames. Because I don't remember seeing these storms here that long ago. Let's see. Oh, okay. So, there they are. So, no, it was existent. It's just a little itty-bitty cell. But this thing's, obviously been producing a lot of lightning according to the view. I mean, look at all those little lightning strikes out there. I mean, we're seeing a lot of lightning detection, out of the storm here, which is really interesting. Now, currently, these are 2 warnings that are in effect here for actually 2-inch hail. We're talking very large hail. Possibility of some wind gusts, maybe up to 50 to 60 miles per hour out of these guys. It looks to be possible, so we'll need to look at that. All right, let's see. It's okay, Andrew. No one can at first. Sorry about that. Yeah, once again, you're not the only one I do this to. I'm just terrible at pronunciation, so once again, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's see. We had strange weather. Anytime a storm's hit near McNairy County, Tennessee, border just vanishes. Yeah, relatable. It's. I think it's more of like a storm. I feel like I'm a storm reflector sometimes. Sometimes, I'm sitting there like, oh, right, we're getting ready to get a storm, and it just dies as soon as it gets over me. I will not even joke with you guys. There was one time, back when I lived in Virginia, where we had this storm, and I'm not even joking. It was like a donut, right? And I was in the middle of it, and I was not getting hardly anything. Now, there's still lightning, stuff like that going on, but really, it was like I have a screenshot of it somewhere. Somewhere I have it. It was just, man, it was so stupid. I mean, I was so happy, so hyped to get a storm, and then that happened. Let's see. I think I need to fix some of my screens here. That's not what I need to do. Uh-oh. I think I made things worse. Hold on a minute, y'all. No, there we go. Okay, we'll keep that guy there. I need to change the top right one. This is the one that's messing up here. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be that screen. And actually, I can actually bring you all over to this real quickly. So here's kind of a time lapse of that little, or I shouldn't say little, I should say this big old bow echo of a nasty storm rolling through eastern Kansas right now. I mean, this thing is pretty daggone nuts. Has been having multiple reports of large hail and damaging winds being reported out of it. I think the largest damaging wind gust we've seen was like over 70 miles an hour on it earlier. Let's see. We're going to backtrack a little bit here as far as this radar can go. 70 mile an hour is the one I see right now for the highest. Hail, we had some quarter-size hail reports coming through. Let's see. I don't really see much more, anything higher than quarter size, but still it's hail. So there's been lots of hail being reported. Actually, recently we've had another hail report coming through towards Osage City. I think that's how you pronounce that, Osage. Anyways, but this is right here in eastern Kansas. Osage City is reporting quarter-size hail as of 21:03 UTC. So that was, it's 21:10. So that was 7 minutes ago. Reported in Osage City here. We have a quarter-size hail from an emergency manager. And you can actually see all that purple that we're looking at here on the radar out there. All that purple is representing heavy rainfall as well as possible hail that is essentially going on there. Anyways, but yeah, no, we're gonna need to look out for that. Jazor says, hi, Andrew. What's up, Jazor? Hope you're doing good, man. Glad to have you here. But overall, like I said, it's a pretty gnarly storm. I mean, this thing's been cranking for the last couple of hours. And according to models here, it does not look like it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. Let me double check on that with you guys. We're going to bring you all over to the models for 1 second. We're going to take you guys over here. We're going to pull up the HRRR, which is the High Resolution Rapid Refresh, is what it stands for. Basically, a high resolution that radar that refreshes literally every hour. We're going to go to, let's see here. I'm trying to look for the 15-minute. Let's see here. Western Plains. We're going to do Central Plains here. Why am I in the Western Plains? Here we go. All right, let's see. We got that. Simulated radar. Here we go, 15 minutes. So this will really break it down for us. And it kicked me back out. All right, we'll do Kansas, since obviously Kansas is kind of like the big impact area here for today. Anyways, but when it comes to it, here's the future model, the latest run that just came through. Obviously, in the current field, current time is now 5 o'clock, or a little after 5 o'clock. Now, according to the HRRRs, we were going to have a few of these kind of discrete, kind of individual cells popping off towards central Kansas, and that actually does seem to be very, very accurate. Because right now, kind of towards central Kansas, essentially, maybe a little bit more west, but got a few of these cell mergers, actually. These guys are merging from what it looks like. But no, these guys here, like I said, these guys here, we're actually seeing, up to 2-inch hail, as well as maybe this one not particularly damaging wind producing, just mostly hail, but the one next to it here towards like Great Bend, west of it, this one has a damaging wind threat up to 60 miles per hour, as well as a 2-inch hail report, 2-inch hail threat, which that's basically hail up to egg size, hen egg size. Once again, the eggs you fry for breakfast. Yeah, we're talking some big old hail out there. Anyways. But back to the HRRR here, as we track our way down in time, 7 o'clock rolls through. We still got a lot of that big old storm rocking through the eastern portion of Kansas. We got a discrete cell still occurring. This could very well likely be that one individual cell that we are currently monitoring. It very, very well could be this guy. According to this model, continues to project it continuing on eastward, or southeastward, I should say. So that could very, very well be the storms that we're currently seeing here. Now, as we track our way down here further in time, obviously, it's going to be moving through it. Now, according to things, okay, I want to tell you guys this. So, according to this model, Wichita, Kansas, okay, this individual cell we were just talking about, this is heading right towards you guys. And according to the model, it might be rolling through around 10 o'clock Eastern, which would be 9 o'clock Central. Okay, so to my friends out there around maybe 9 o'clock Central, if this storm can continue on its trajectory, and if it can continue doing what it's doing, this thing might eventually work its way into Wichita. And speaking of Wichita, if y'all notice this big old line, this is what we call an outflow boundary, or we call also a gust front. Essentially, these guys are basically just a bunch of cool air rolling through. They act like miniature cold fronts, essentially, because, you got all this warm air ahead of it that's basically rising. This gust front's pushing a bit of cold air down at the surface and basically causing all of that warm air to rise up. Which all the warm air is over here, and the cool air is back there, so it's pushing southward. Now, these cold fronts, these gust fronts, what we call them, outflow boundaries, these guys can actually produce their own severe weather. They can actually fire off some more storms. I'm not saying it's going to be impossible, but the models don't really suggest it too well. But I tell you what, I'm sure on this line you are going to be you are probably going to be seeing some gusty winds, as they're also, like I said, as they're called gust fronts here. So we'll need to look out for it. We got a warning coming through, y'all. Let's go and tune into this real quickly. We'll go and see what this has to talk about.
Weather Service in Topeka has issued a severe thunderstorm
Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning here towards Topeka.
Southwestern Shawnee County, western Anderson County, southeastern Waubonsee County, Osage County, Coffee County,
okay, we're going to move over to this guy.
County until 5 p.m. At 4:14 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from 4 miles west of Overbrook to 4 miles north of New Strawn to near Hamilton.
Yeah, it hasn't popped up yet from what it looks like.
40 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
Yeah, it hasn't popped up yet. We're going to wait a second.
Weather has been confirmed by train spotters.
Wait, what did it say?
The following impacts are expected.
Hold on. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's inside of here. Hold on a minute. That's why we didn't see it. It's kind of stormception here. Oh, let's take a look at this guy.
Locations impacted include Emporia,
whoa, hold on a minute. 60 mile per hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail, train weather spotters. So yeah, that has to be that quarter-size hail report we were just talking about a minute ago.
Waverly, Olfie, New Strawn,
yeah, that's gotta be it.
Melbourne, Hartford, Gridley,
gotta be it.
Rapids.
Yeah, they kind of stormception, or they kind of warningception that one.
Interstate 35 between mile markers 128
That's
and
interesting.
170. Interstate 70 between mile markers 348 and 350.
Let's see. We're going to switch over to this radar here for a moment.
Turnpike between mile markers 117 and 173. For your
yeah, towards Dodge City, Kansas. Oh, wow. All right, there you go. We're going to turn this down here now. Okay, so yeah, as you just heard there, they just now put out a new warning there on that that big bow echo we were just looking at. But we're going to take a moment to take a look at these guys. here in western Kansas. Here, let's see this. Yeah, this is right towards Pawnee Rock. So to my friends out here in Kansas, if you know anybody here towards Pawnee Rock, Dundee, let's see, Great Bend, let's see, Larned. Yeah, Larned. I think that's Larned. Anyways, you all out there, heads up. Looks like we got some pretty strong storms out there. And like I said, these guys are currently warned for the possibility up to 2 inches in diameter of hail. The one towards Larned actually just got downgraded to 1.5-inch hail possibility. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, though. It did get an upgrade into the damaging wind possibility because on the previous warning for the cell here towards Larned, for the previous update there, they had basically 50-mile-per-hour winds or less, so not necessarily damaging. But they just now brought up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, so now we're talking potential damaging winds out of this guy too. But they did bring down the hail a little bit to 1.5-inch hail instead of 2 inches. So that's now equivalent to about ping pong ball size could be possible. Right now towards the Ash Valley, that's kind of where the heaviest of it is right now for what it looks like. Once again, this is tracking towards Larned here. We're going to continue to watch that. But yeah, like I said, we have 2 storms here. We have 2 kind of mergers. I believe at one point here, these guys were separate cells. No, they weren't. Part of me thought that they were separate cells. Might have been what the models were just showing earlier. That's probably what it was. Probably just got a little mixed up there. Anyways, but yeah, no, it actually looks like it might even be splitting into 2 cells. Maybe that's what it is. Y'all see that? How it's kind of just one mass, and then how you kind of have like two cores over here. Might be starting to thin out in the middle. We'll watch that. You know, that is a possibility. These 2 storms could be splitting. But like I said, the models later down in time have this maybe working its way towards Wichita, maybe around 9 o'clock Central Time. So to my friends out there, like I said, once again, my friends out here towards Wichita, you might be in line for some severe weather activity here. So we'll continue to watch it, continue to see what's going on out there. Let's see here. 65-mile-per-hour wind report near Kansas near Libo. Oh, I see it. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at that real quickly. This is over on that big bow echo here. Oh, we got some reports. Power lines were reported down in Cottonwood Falls, Kansas here. Let's see. We're gonna move over here back to this radar for a moment. Yeah, but this is what Jazor was saying here. 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Osage County here, reporting 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts. What's that Missouri hail about? Down here. Yeah, so we have a cell north of Springfield. Something we probably should discuss here as well. We got a cell, kind of an isolated thunderstorm here, just north of Springfield, out here towards like Lewisburg. Relatively west of Lewisburg is kind of where the big part of it is right now. But Lewisburg, kind of heading in there towards Urbana, we have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning for golf ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So golf ball size hail is 1.75 inches in diameter here. So yeah, we're seeing that. Maybe even early signs of a bit of weak rotation. We'll need to keep an eye out there for that. Right now, I don't think there's any tornado possible on it. They don't have anything. All right. Yeah, understandable. Right now, it's just mostly posing a... mostly just posing right now a big hail threat. It even looks like that some of these guys west are starting to fire off here too. I'd even watch out for these guys, relatively northwest of Springfield, because you never know. I mean, these guys could crank themselves. These guys could kick off themselves here. Let's go and see. We're going to switch over to... I'm going to pull up this pen here real quickly so I can actually draw on my screen. Here we go. All right. But no, basically what I was talking about here, y'all, there we go, is that, these guys out here, what is going on? Yeah, my, I think my pen is having some problems here. Anyways, but those cells you guys can see, like this guy right here, if it'll let me draw. This is not working very well. Anyways, but you see what I'm talking about, those storms out there. It looks like, they just updated that warning there. Let's see what they updated it to. Yep, still kept it a golf ball size hail. as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is a possibility. Now, the storm here is moving north at 25 miles per hour, so it's not moving ridiculously fast. It's kind of moving a little bit slower, which is some good news. Or not really some good news, honestly. Yeah, the slower the storm motion, that increases flooding probability quite a bit because, storm sits over one location for a longer period of time. Never a good thing here. Let's see here. Veronica says Topeka, Kansas. So Topeka, I think Topeka kind of dodged a little bit of this. I really do think that Topeka kind of dodged a big portion of this storm here, because you can see, this stuff over here. This is kind of the worst of it right now towards like Burlingame, towards Leiden, all of it, Hartford, those regions like towards Teeterville. There's a big old line here, but Topeka, you're kind of just north of the worst of it. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to get impacted by this, but you guys are definitely getting ready to get hit by this storm here. You guys are definitely getting ready to get it quite a bit. It's tracking in your general direction here. It's going to be bringing some moderate to heavy precipitation out there. It's something we should watch. Topeka right now is not under any form of warning still. We were talking to you about that earlier here before the stream started. Same thing. Honestly, we don't have a warning in effect right now. I don't know if we're going to see one or not at this point. But regardless, I can tell you this, that you're probably going to be seeing maybe some strong, maybe some heavy rainfall. Could be a good possibility. So we'll need to watch out to my friends out here towards Topeka. So that's that. But once again though, this bow echo though is still definitely really cranking pretty strong here. We're still definitely seeing a pretty nasty line of storms rolling through here. Across portions of eastern Kansas. So right now, the current areas that is getting ready to get impacted by the storm includes Eureka. Remember, this is in eastern Kansas, by the way, y'all. So in eastern Kansas, my friends out here towards Eureka, we have Saws Yards, we have Hamilton, we have Madison, we have Burlington, we have Sharp. Let's see, Aliceville, Leroy. Let's see, Agricola. Let's see. Coinimo, I think that's how you say that, as well as Overbrook. You guys are currently starting to get that, but you guys are kind of in line here for some nasty, severe thunderstorm activity out here. Like I said, between both of these guys, we're talking a potential up to 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. And which actually both of them has been observed. Both of them has actually been detected here. So it's not just hey, that's what we think's going to happen. No, that's an actual reported phenomenon that's already occurred inside of the storm here. So definitely is. Definitely is something we need to watch very, very closely. As like I said, it is a very, very just nasty storm here. like I said, anytime you see a storm that has like a bow characteristic, a bow shape to it, in most cases, we're talking possible wind, gusty winds out there. Possible wind damage too. So, anyways, but a little update here. Let's go ahead and take this over here towards central Kansas for a moment. We're going to take a look and see what's going on out here right now. Oh wow, they just upgraded that here. Okay. So my friends out here towards, Larned, we were just talking about this cell here probably 5 minutes ago or so. So Larned, you guys are now in the warning here for still ping pong ball size hail, but now we're talking a potential up to 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. That was actually the previous cell that didn't have anything on it. That was actually the cell that didn't have any damaging winds expected. Now it's gone from 50 or less to now 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and then to, at this point now, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible out there. So, this is a storm that you do not want to mess around with, because like I said, you have large hail and you have damaging winds on it, or the potential of damaging winds on it. So you mix in big chunks of ice moving at fast speeds, obviously that's going to increase the impact force, which overall that's going to be a lot more impactful. So heads up to my friends out here towards Larned here. Once again, Ash Valley here in western Kansas, you guys are probably getting it pretty good right now. The good news is it looks like that hail core, that big area of heavy precipitation, is getting ready to roll its way out of your location. So it's going to probably be turning to more moderate precipitation here in the next few minutes, if it's not already, which is definitely some good news overall. Anyways, but that's that. Let's see here. Got to throw on the shades here for a moment because don't have the best eyes personally whenever I have a lot of monitors. So let's see here. Let's see, Bear says I got insurance. Well, that's good. I'm glad you have insurance. Yeah, storm. Storms can definitely not really the most friendliest to insurance companies, essentially. Especially ones like these guys, essentially. Let's see here. Veronica says here in Topeka, gotcha. We got green sky. Gotcha. So yeah, typically, here's kind of a myth. A lot of people are like, okay, a green sky, a turquoise sky represents tornadoes. Not necessarily. The greenish color, the green kind of turquoise bluish hue that you see is hail. Actually, the sun reflecting off of the hailstones inside the storm. So that's kind of that. Here we go. We got a new warning that just issued in front of the cell. So Ottawa, Kansas now, my friends. So my friends out here towards Ottawa, you guys are now inside of a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Let's see. We got a warning coming through. I'm sure that's the same warning here, or that's probably what's popping up. Give this a little bit of a listen here while I see if we can find some cameras out here. I don't remember if Kansas was a good state that had.
The National Weather Service in Topeka has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Franklin County, Anderson County, Southern Douglas County, Eastern Osage County, Southeastern.
Let's see what's going on out there. Wait. Oh, here we go.
30 p.m. At 4:26 p.m.
Yeah, no, we got some cameras, y'all.
Storms were located along the line extending from 3 miles northeast of Overbrook to near Waverly.
Give me 1 second. We'll pull them up here in 1 second, y'all. There we go. We'll take a look at this guy.
Expected hazards include.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys to the full screen over here.
Quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat.
So this is east of the storm here.
Following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
Yeah, that one's currently in the southern tail of it.
Include Ottawa, Baldwin City, Garnett, Burlington, Wellsville, Overbrook, Centropolis, Pomona, Waverly, Richmond,
let's see.
Colony, Williamsburg.
Got a comment coming in here from Joe Mama. Let's see. So Joe Mama says, we're here in, Armourdale, in the middle of 7th Street and 18 Expressway, just south of downtown Kansas City, Kansas. Some clouds are looking bad west of us. Let's see here. Yeah, that does make sense here. Kansas City is over here. Like I said, west of Kansas City, kind of southwest of Kansas City. We do have this big old bow out there. Yeah, no, like I said, you guys out there got to watch it. Now, Kansas City right now is not in any form of warning. There's no immediate action required for anybody who's in Kansas City. However, if I were you, I'd keep an eye on it. Just for safe causes, just to say that, because this storm could be impacting those regions here. Like I said, right now, next up, so my friends out here towards, like, Ottawa. Here towards Ottawa, Kansas, I would consider watching out towards those areas here. Ottawa, Garnett. Yeah, this whole line is moving into those regions here. Let's see. Yeah, this has 60 minutes to go. You're under the warning here. To Garnett, Ottawa, 60 minutes to go here. Let's see, hail up to quarter size as well as 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I think we have some cameras out here towards. Yeah, we have. Oh yeah, we have a lot of cameras in Kansas City, but I want to see if we can find some towards like Ottawa. We do have some in Ottawa actually. Okay, so as the storm rolls through these regions, we'll pull up cameras here. Here, we'll actually bring up a few right now. Go ahead and show you all what's going on here. So this is right here towards Ottawa. I believe, yeah, this is pointing eastbound, so I'm kind of looking away from the storm, essentially. Let's see this guy. Yeah, this one's inside the storm here. Let's try this guy. Yeah, it seems like those areas have already gotten hit here. Topeka. Yeah, we got some in South Topeka, maybe. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these guys are down. Topeka. Unfortunately, but as these storms roll closer to Ottawa, we got some better views, so we'll keep y'all updated on that here. Let's see here. Let's go and zoom out real quick. What's going on up here? We got a storm in southeast Wyoming. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Wow. Okay, this is pretty impressive, actually. So we're talking potential for ping pong ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts out here. So this is right here towards, once again, southeast Wyoming, towards Albin. See, LaGrange we have included here. Let's see here. Yeah, we got these areas here kind of in that pink here, y'all see? That right there, my friends, that's likely where we are seeing, that hail. And once again, they actually have a pretty decent hail threat out of it. And direct far, I mean, it does not really get any further southeast than this here in Wyoming. But we're talking up to ping pong ball size hail. Once again, Albin, you guys are going to get hit here within the next, I'd say the next 10 minutes. So we'll watch it. Let's see. Logan says Thursday might be an all hazards day. We'll watch it. Yeah, we'll likely do coverage on it. I know we will. Let's see here. But yeah, no, that's that. Best NFL says, will this hit Raymore, Missouri? Let's see here. Okay, well, Missouri today, really it's only the southwestern side of Missouri that has a possible concern here. Let's see, you said Raymore, right? Raymore, Missouri. That's across over here. Let's see. Oh, okay, you're basically south of Kansas City. Gotcha. It's gonna be a close call for you. Tell you what, we're gonna bring you all over to the models real quickly. U.S. We're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna get Missouri up in here. This is the HRRR model. Once again, this is what we call the high resolution rapid refresh model. Yeah, it looks like it's rolling south of Kansas City for the most part. So that's good. But it looks like Springfield. You guys, yeah, it looks like multiple storms for Springfield is going to be likely today. So my friends out there in Springfield, it looks like you guys might get targeted more than once today. I mean, like I said, right now, back on the radar here, we go back towards Springfield. Yeah, we actually got some storms north of Springfield. Yeah, like I said, we got to watch out for these guys here. Once again, these ones eventually could go severe warned, but the one that is severe warned on the far, yeah, pretty much directly north of Springfield. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it's about 45 miles north of central Springfield is where that's at. And they have the warning here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as half-dollar size hail. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see. As K-Town says, I'm by Osage Beach. Let's see. Where's Osage Beach at? Osage Beach, Missouri. Gotcha. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you're not too far from these guys we were just talking about here. Yeah, no, these ones, I believe they're trekking north, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Look at the outflow boundary. Wow, that thing's really, wow. You know, that's exactly what I was telling you guys, is that these outflow boundaries or these gust fronts y'all see, I mean, great example of it. I mean, look at that. So you see this big line here? Basically a big pool of cold air coming down from the upper atmosphere because, the hot air comes up in a thunderstorm, then it curves and falls back down. What goes up must come down. Hot air, cold air sinks, hot air rises, essentially, basic thermodynamics. But, I mean, as this as this gust front rolls through, I mean, you can see how it actually initiates other thunderstorms here in the more recent frames. Like you said, right there, we actually got one popping off there. You can see another one popping off here, and I believe another one pops up over here as well. Yeah, there you go. So it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. And like I said, these are tracking northbound. Now Osage Beach, though, I think you're out of the path here, unless any more storms can fire off east of the current one here towards Urbana. I think you're good for now. But yeah, no, that's that. Let's see. Yeah, we'll need to look at that. Veronica says, finally raining and the wind picked up. Yeah, no, it's probably going to pick up there for a little bit. Right now, they still don't have anything in Topeka. No warning. Yeah, at this point, I don't think they're going to issue a warning for Topeka. It's not necessary. Yeah, like I said, Topeka, it seems like you guys kind of dodged it, essentially. You guys kind of dodged the worst of it. from what it looks like, which is good news. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, the worst of it's just south. I mean, directly south of Topeka. Right now, apparently right now it's just kind of light precipitation, but yeah, 12-mile-an-hour winds. Y'all can't see that. Let's see. We're gonna zoom out a little bit. Maybe you can see this. No, you can't see that. It says 12-mile-an-hour winds. Current winds. Let's see here. Harley says, "Hey, what's up?" Beth says, "Why do I have sub mode on?" Because a lot of bots typically join the live stream and they start spamming stuff. Because bots can't really subscribe, so that's why we have that. Plus, the chat goes absolute bonkers sometimes. Let's see here. How about if the flood's supposed to be in Texas this week? Let's see. Yeah, like I said, these storms today, they're not really moving too quickly. Let's see here. I don't know if the... Oh, wow. You know what? No, we got a big flooding. Wow, look at this. I didn't even notice that. Moderate flooding threat across Texas today. Holy cow. Yeah, anytime you see a moderate there, that's heavy flooding potential. Let's see, tomorrow, I think moderate too. Yeah, southeast Texas. Yeah, Marcus, I see what you're talking about here, man. That's crazy. Yeah, my friends out here in towards coastal Texas, right there in that moderate, you got to really be looking out for possible flooding out there. Yeah, no, that's some pretty gnarly stuff, I tell you. Let's see here. Yeah, here's current satellite view, though. You can actually see, what's really cool is you can actually see that gust front on the satellite view. You see that kind of little, I don't know what you would call that. Kind of like a little arch, in a way. You can actually see that on radar, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, this is here. Yeah, there you go. Wow, dude, that is sick. That's so cool. Yeah, look at that. Look above me. Y'all see that on the radar there? See that little smiley face? Essentially, that's that gust front, and you can actually see it right there on the satellite views too. Yeah, right there, that line. So, like I said, basically what these are doing, it's pushing a bunch of cold air outwards. So essentially, what's happening here is, this area is full of cooler air, and this colder air is kind of pushing out in this direction. And this is basically making all this warm air that's in front of this line to rise up. So hot air rising goes into cold environment, which obviously could fire off more storms. That's the thing about these gust fronts. It's like they could, in theory, fire off some more thunderstorms here. Let's see here. Holy cow. I will come to notice here. Look at that wind little wind barb there. I'm going to change this color to red so you guys can see this a little better. But it has 3.5 notches. So that's literally 3.5 notches is 35 knots. 35 knots, which is about 45 miles per hour. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, I mean, you could actually see all that warm air just being sucked into that gust front, too. I mean, like I said, here's all that warm air feeding into the storm here. And that gust front's right here. Essentially right in that line. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this pen here recently. It's been glitching a bit, so. But anyways, isn't that pretty cool stuff? I mean, those are the thunderstorms currently up above, firing off. We got a few other ones firing off here in the Carolinas, actually, and some in Georgia, one in Alabama, southeastern side here of the state. And like I said, that actually brings us to the conclusion here to tell you guys we do have a severe weather threat here today, also across the Mid-Atlantic. We're talking like areas in central southern Virginia, central eastern North Carolina, central northern South Carolina. Possibility for some more severe weather, possibly. Tornadoes out there, though, not expected, which is great news. We don't want any tornadoes. Damaging winds, possibility, maybe up to 60 miles per hour out of some storms, and same thing with hail, maybe up to quarter size. But, hey, other than that, nothing too insane. But, yeah, once again, today's big risk is obviously across here. That enhanced risk there. Once again, that's a level 3 out of 5 on the spectrum, so that's some pretty big Yeah, that's some pretty big stuff out there, but pretty big potential. So we'll need to watch out for that. Let's see. We got some warnings here in Southern Virginia. Take a look at these guys. Quarter size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Okay, nothing too crazy out there actually. Towards South Hill, Midway, Boyden. I think storm motion south here. I think it's moving southbound. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, these storms are moving south. So that blue line here, that's getting ready to cross into North Carolina, actually. That's the state line, that blue line you see there. They're right now in Southern Virginia, and they're going to cross into northern North Carolina. So, that's that. Wow, we have a lot of these cells popping off towards the coastal North Carolina, though. Let's see what all this is about. Whoa, that's a big one. Right there. Towards, let's see, where's this at? Oriental. Towards Apraho. Kettle Beach. Yeah, no, you guys out there, wow. Yeah, 1.75 inch hail. That's literally golf ball hail possible. Plus 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Yeah, let's watch out for that. Let's see Georgia here too. South of Macon. Okay, not really any hail threat. Mostly just gusty winds up to 60 could be possible. North of Atlanta, Georgia. Quarter size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts towards Emerson. Possible. We got one severe thunderstorm warning in eastern Alabama, south of Auburn, east of Montgomery, towards areas of Creek Stand. Possible. For quarter size hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Once again, kind of baseline. Let's see, 60 mile per hour wind gusts here southwest of Jackson. Possible. Areas north of Bude. But like I said, the big stuff. Wow, look at that, y'all. They just increased that line. All right, so they just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning here. They did. They just recently issued another severe thunderstorm warning here for areas in southeastern Kansas. Really not too long ago here. Towards Fredona. Let's see, Yates Center, Lola, Humboldt, and Howard. You guys are now in a warning for the next 91 minutes. So basically a little over this is an hour and 31 minutes, essentially. Let's see, winds up to 70 miles per hour. We're talking a potential here of 70 mile an hour wind gusts. So we're talking nearly hurricane force potential. Hurricane force wind gusts. So my friends out there, once again, towards Fredona, Yates Center, Lola, Humboldt, Howard. Yeah, heads up out there, y'all. Heads up. Let's see. We're gonna do a little update here, y'all. Yeah, we got some cameras in Kansas. Actually, we're gonna switch over here and see what we got now. Oh boy, we got a camera here towards Homewood. It looks like. Yeah, there you go. Look how light it is down there. So that cloud is definitely really dark. All right, yeah, we're gonna watch this camera for a minute. Like I said, a lot of lightning activity too on these storms here. That's something we can't also forget too. Do I think there'll be tornadoes in the storm? I'm not gonna say it's impossible, but I'm gonna say it's kind of unlikely. Because there is a 5% tornado risk, which is ultimately not really a high risk for tornadoes, but it's not nothing either. Cheryl says, South Carolina thunder, so bad, shaking my whole house. Yeah, stay safe out there, Cheryl. Stay indoors, definitely. Let's see, wife of a grumpy old Marine says, hi, everybody, what's up? Kimberly says, do not forget Gulf, Louisiana. Yeah, we do have a little marginal risk out there today. To my friends out here towards, Louisiana, obviously eastern Texas, nothing too crazy. Small itty-bitty tornado threat. Maybe they're towards Wichita. They're here towards Houston. Wichita does have a risk out there too. But Houston area there, we got a 2% tornado risk, which once again that's nothing to freak out about. That's just a really low probability. It's just saying that tornadoes are, although are very unlikely, they just can't be completely ruled out essentially. So that's basically all it's saying there. That is That is essentially all that it is saying here. Let's see. We have some nasty storms on the way. Yeah, well, stay safe out there, my friend. Trust me, like I said, a lot of people here are currently getting hit by severe weather. Like I said, y'all, we're booked here for the next several weeks, or sorry, the next several days. Look at this. So here's today's threat, obviously, but tomorrow, big old slight out there. But look at this. Thursday comes along. We got a huge slight across the Central Plains. So we got a severe weather event for the Central Plains out here next week. Or sorry, why do I keep on saying week? Next few days. So Thursday looks like a big day, essentially. I think there's a lot of room for upgrades too. So we'll see. Anyways, could I please check on 29445? Of course. Yeah, let me do that real quickly for you. So you said 29445. South Carolina. Yeah, like I said, you guys, I know you all have a risk out here today. My friends in South Carolina, y'all have a marginal risk out there. You're north of Charleston. You're barely in that risk at all, though. Yeah, I think you're mostly good. I mean, right now, currently, we do have a storm here near Myrtle Beach, actually. Big old, wow, look at that. Big old gust front, big old outflow boundary here. Which way is that moving? Northwest, I guess? Wow, dude. Yeah, these, whoa. That is so cool. So that storm was fading out, but it got saved by this. That is super cool. Uh-oh. Did my camera give out? That ain't good. Here, let's go and reset my camera real quickly. But isn't that cool? Oh, there we go. Came back. I just find that super, super cool. So basically, this colder air is acting like a ramp, essentially. So the storm is dying out, and it picks up strength as soon as it rolls over that outflow boundary. And, honestly, these guys, wait for the frame to get there. These over here, see how they're kind of just puffing up, puffing down? Yeah, no, these guys, I think these ones might even, as they roll through this little boundary, they could fire off there. Heads up there towards, like, Surfside Beach, maybe. And we'll watch it. Oh, look at that. They issued a warning for North Carolina, northeast of Raleigh here. Got a storm in north of Nashville. Yeah, Nashville's going to get hit. Not Tennessee. This is Nashville, North Carolina, by the way. Heads up, y'all. Directly east of Raleigh. Kind of east-northeast, I should say. But this guy, look at that. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail possible. So we'll look at that. Let's see here. Got some comments coming through here. Let me look. Are these storms happening because of warm weather? Yes, it has a lot to do with it. Warm and cool air interaction. Cold air in the upper atmosphere, warm air at the surface. Yeah. Got a warning coming through. Let's see. Sherry says, hey, everyone, sitting here in beautiful East Tennessee. What's up, Sherry? Viper says hello. What's up? A family in the state of Missouri. What about Missouri? Says Lisa. So the only areas that we should look at for Missouri for severe thunderstorm possibilities is the southwestern side. Like I said, we take a look here back over the Storm Prediction Center here. We do have a few risks, or a few levels of risks in portions of southwestern Missouri. So it really depends on where it's at. Oh, look at that. They just pulled that warning. Look at that. So that one individual cell we were just talking about towards Nashville, they just now warned it, actually. Look at that. It's quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. All right. Let's see, quarter-size hail for that guy. Yeah, all these guys, most of them are quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. But we're going to work our way back here to Kansas here for a little bit, y'all. Like I said, we got some pretty gnarly stuff going on here in Kansas. Southeastern Kansas, I'm definitely bracing here. Once again, my friends out here towards Lola, towards Yates Center, Fredonia, Howard, you guys should watch out for this here. Look at that 70-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-size hail possible. So we'll need to look at it. Yeah, pretty gnarly storm out there. All right, let's see here. Yeah. Bug says, wow, yeah, no, for real. It's pretty crazy. Definitely is a little crazy. Let's move over here to Dodge City Radar. Yeah, we got this guy towards... Oh, whoa, hold on a minute. That... pulling an interesting shape. It's a little suspicious. We'll watch the storm closely. So my friends out here towards let's see, Larned. You guys are currently in a severe thunderstorm warning for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well as egg-size hail, literally larger than golf ball hail, plus 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible. So radium, I think we just covered this area the other day. Radium, Larned, Radium, Ray. Let's see, Hamburg, Frizzle, Pawnee Rock. You guys are currently in a pretty gnarly severe thunderstorm warning. And honestly, if I were you, I would consider seeking shelter off of this warning. Now, like I said, right now, the reason I say that is because, I mean, like I said, we're talking very strong wind gusts. You know, this could easily, blow debris into your window. This could easily, in itself, throw a bunch of hail at your window and easily could break it. So recommended to stay well away from windows if you're in the storm here. Once again, towards Larned, Radium, which is directly in basically kind of central Kansas here. A bit of a reference. It's basically northeast of Dodge City. About, let's see, we're going to measure from the radar, central Dodge City. About 58 miles northeast of Dodge City is where this is at. Anyways. Let's see here. Got a lot of zip codes. Yeah, I hear y'all are. Y'all seem to be a little bit worried about this. Yeah, we'll get to some zip codes here for you guys. Here, we'll do a couple of them. Let's see here. Mary wants me to look here at 67026. 67026. All right, let's see. This is in Clearwater, Kansas. Oh, okay. Yeah, you, my friend. Okay, so you're right here towards Wichita. So you're actually, you're in a severe thunderstorm warning here. So your main concern here is the possibility of 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and it actually looks like hail is not really a concern out there. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's a concern. So your main concern is maybe some gusty winds up to 60 miles per hour, but other than that, nothing too crazy, you know. Let's see here. Logan 54401. Let's see. Look at that real quickly. Oh, okay, Wisconsin. Yeah, we're not doing stuff up here now, my friend. Yeah, nothing going on over there. Yeah, nothing up there. Let's see. Mary says, thank you, no problem. Remember me? Yes, I do. Cell looks really suspicious. It does. Yeah, no, this one's really starting to catch my eye, so... once again, if y'all are just joining, my friends out here in Kansas, you guys are getting hit pretty good. Here in central Kansas, we currently have ourselves a storm directly northeast of Dodge City towards a town. Somebody corrected me. Larned? Here towards Larned. Are you sure it's Larned? Because it has Ned. Larned? Maybe it's Larned. However you want to pronounce this area. Towards Radium, Garfield, let's see, Hamburg, Zook. Yeah, no, you guys gotta really be watching this storm here. Like I said, obviously I'd recommend being well in your shelter here if you live across those regions. Like I said, not just for hail, but also damaging wind gusts. You know, we're talking like once again maybe up to 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and 2-inch hail is a possibility. So, like I said, this is not a nice storm out there. Let's see. It looks like it wants to hook. Yeah, I was watching that. I didn't say anything about it yet, but might be a little bit of rotation in that. You know, as well. Like I said, obviously we got that 70-mile-per-hour wind gust here, and you got that 70-mile-an-hour wind gust here, as well as hail up to 2 inches in diameter. You know, once again, a little bit of a reference for y'all. 2 inches in diameter. That's literally larger than golf ball hail. You know, that's about the size of an egg, essentially, about egg-size hail. So, but we might be getting a little bit of rotation here towards Larned, relatively northeast. It looks like. So let's watch out for that. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's still large hail up here too. Random says, let's see, 67213. We're getting hit pretty hard. What do I see? You said 67213. Just in Kansas. Okay, Wichita. Yeah. We just same thing. So we actually added someone that was just right there where you're at, actually. So yeah, my friends out here in Wichita. We're currently seeing. Holy cow! Look at that. 49. Oh, you all can't see that, can you? Well, 41 mile an hour winds with gusts up to 49. Reported here towards, let's see, McConnell Air Force Base. So if you know where McConnell Air Force Base is, yeah, that's kind of where we're looking at some wind gust reports. Yeah, all these guys are crazy. 48 mile an hour wind gusts. You can barely see that one. 41 mile an hour wind gusts out there. So yeah, we're getting gusts well in the 40s out here towards Wichita. I think the most of your winds is over, but the main concern here is the possibility for 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Yeah, you can see that big old gust front right there too. Let's see here. Mason says something like, "Thank you so much, Mason. Really appreciate it." Let's see here. Jan says, yes, it's pronounced Larnard. Is it really? See, one thing is, like I said, I'm terrible at pronouncing these areas out here. There are some really odd names. Trust me, that's something you guys are gonna. If you're new to this is something you're gonna learn real quick. Wow, yeah, 70 mile an hour wind gusts here, y'all. It looks like they just pulled out another warning. Yeah, look at that. All right, so my friend's now in like South Kansas City, towards let's see, Alfay. Let's see, towards Gardner. Let's see, Lynn Valley. Let's see, Paola. Prescott, Blue Mound. Yeah, you guys here 60 minutes from now. Got a warning here in effect for quarter-size hail and 60 mile an hour wind gusts here. Random says yes by the Air Force Base. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, it looks like you guys got some gusty winds up to around 40, nearly 50 miles per hour. So definitely looks a little bit windy. I'm curious to see. So you see this line, this really thin line? Once again, that's what we call an outflow boundary or a gust front. Yeah, they're called gust fronts for a reason because they can get pretty gusty. Winds out here 26. I guarantee you here in the next 30 minutes or so, this is going to update to be like something huge. 54. Okay, yeah, we'll wait a second here. Yeah, that reading that's going to come through Wellington. Yeah, like I said, Wellington, Kansas. You guys are about to get blasted probably by some strong winds here. Let's see here. But yeah, that's that. Just sent a new tweet. See, I'm storm chasing with my father. Cool. All right, let's go and take a look at that real quick. Like I said, we all do have a Twitter here. If y'all want to send anything to our Twitter page. Holy cow! All right, here we go. Yeah, here comes a photo from Jacob. Got to go storm chase my father. This is near Larnard, Kansas. Oh, so you're in that area. Oh gosh. All right. Here you are. We're going to go ahead and show you all this real quickly. Yeah, like I said, we do have a Twitter. Y'all can send in reports. Tag us on Twitter at NWW1162. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, you can kind of see that turquoise hue, that turquoise hue there. Like I said, now, once again, the myth is that everyone says that means tornadoes. Not all the time. It means a very strong thunderstorm, obviously, and a potential supercell. But in reality, it's basically saying that we are seeing potential for hail out of that. So, yeah, that's some pretty crazy stuff out there. Once again, thank you for sharing. Very, very cool out there. Let's see. But yeah. Let's see. Olathe. Dude, I tell you, I cannot get any of these right. Let's see. For such a time as this, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Saying Overbrook, Kansas here. 66524. Let's see. This is your Kansas 66524. You said. Let's see what's going on out here. This is in Overbrook. Oh yeah. Okay. So for such a time as this, hey, I would recommend getting away from windows if I were you right now. Please consider it. Because like I said, you're in a warning here right now for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So please watch out closely. Once again, yeah, this is a pretty destructive storm here, with 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts possible. Yeah, like I said, anytime you have that, that's talking pretty gnarly stuff. You might know where Forbes Field is. Yeah, we got reports of 48-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there towards you. So just a heads up there. Yeah, you see that little bit of a tail? Sometimes on those, they could pop up tornadoes. Yeah, I don't see any rotation on that. That's good. But yeah, just FYI there. Stay safe out there, my friend. Let's see here. Is there any severe weather for Texas? Yes, actually. Kind of western Texas, actually. Yeah, we have a marginal out there for western Texas here tomorrow. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. In the basement as we speak. Good. Yeah, I'm glad to see that you're taking action based off of that. Because, like I said, once again, I mean, that's some... Yeah, those are some pretty gnarly storms, it looks like. You said you're in Overbrook, right? Yeah, so you're kind of in that heavy precipitation right now. Let's see, we're gonna play this in motion. So it obviously, yeah, you guys. Oh yeah, that hit you pretty good. It's like rotating. You all see that? That's why sometimes out of these things you can get tornadoes right in here. You can literally see the rotation occurring. Yeah, look at that. So it hits and it kind of slows down and kind of turns and then moves that way. So it's obviously rotating a bit. Y'all can see that. A lot of lightning activity, too. I tell you what. Brenda says, hello, what's up? Let's see here. Veronica says, how's Topeka looking? Let's see. Topeka. Yeah, Topeka's good. Hey, like I said, Topeka, you guys definitely dodged a bullet here from what it looks like. I mean, look at that. It basically just... it was like about to hit you full force, and it's like, nope. Then it turned to just like light precipitation, essentially. Man, yeah, Topeka got you guys. Y'all got lucky, but not too far south of you guys. Y'all got hit pretty good. Let's see here, Random with a $2 super chat saying thanks again. Well, thank you, Random. That's super sweet of you. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Very, very sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Super, super nice of you. Thank you. Greatly, greatly appreciated. It should pop up on my stream here in a minute. If not, then, well, thank you. Anyways, greatly appreciate it. Like I said, any support helps, y'all. It does. You know, it helps keep us rolling, helps keeps the programs up and running, too. So, like I said, no matter what it is, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh. Okay, yeah, we were watching this one storm out. There it is. There it is. Once again, Random, thank you. Super sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, this storm here, like I said, we were watching this guy in southeastern Wyoming. We were probably talking about this like probably 30 minutes ago, I'd say. This is now moving into western Nebraska, actually. Wow, 39-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of it. Whoa, look at that. Wow. They actually warned that for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts here, as well as quarter-size hail heading in there towards Harrisburg, Nebraska. West, very far west. Very, very far west. Let's see here. But yeah, that's that. Interesting. Yeah, no, we're gonna need to keep an eye on those storms out there as well, towards western Nebraska. Yeah, these things have really popped up. I'll tell you what. So once again, my friends out here in southeastern Kansas, just a heads up to y'all. Like I said, this line of storms is pretty aggressive. Yeah, it's a pretty aggressive storm storm line out there. We're gonna move all back here to the models real quickly, you guys. We're gonna switch over there right now. I want to take a look at the models for a moment to kind of show y'all what we or kind of look at what we can see here now. Once again, the models update every hour. The one we're looking at, the HRRR. Let's see. Where's Kansas at? Gotta be around here somewhere. But yeah, no, I want to look at this here. Where is Kansas? Am I blind? I literally cannot see Kansas. Hold on. Where is it? All right, we'll do Nebraska maybe. Maybe this will show it. Yeah, there we go. That's good enough. Kind of shows storms. Yeah, whoa, look at that. Kind of an arch tomorrow of storms out here towards Nebraska. Yeah, keep your heads out there for that. Tommy says, I live in Wichita, Kansas. Gotcha. So Wichita. Yeah, you guys right now actually are seeing a bit of let's see. You went over at top left. Wait, can't. Oh, okay. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you. God, I'm blind as a bat. I tell you what. No, but look at that though. So right now, current time is 6 o'clock, basically. So 6 o'clock. Okay, so we're right about here, according to the model. We track way down in time. Yeah, it seems like the model here is growing into more of a concern of like more isolated cells. So you can see how you have like a few pop-up cells. Now these ones are the ones to watch because yeah, these guys, if they do actually occur, those isolated ones could go really severe because they have the entire environment around them, you know, the kick off of essentially. So we'll watch out that. Let's see a second. Yeah, thank you guys for helping me try to find that. Let's see here. What about Joplin, Missouri? Okay. So like I said, we were talking about there's a possibility for severe weather for southwestern Missouri, which, yes, Joplin is in southwest Missouri. And you guys right now, so in Joplin, it's pretty much clear. You got some storms to your northeast. I mean, probably about 40, 50 miles away. Got that big line well to your northwest here. Now, when it comes to it, like I said, you are in the risk here for severe weather overall. Whenever it comes to it here, I'll go ahead and bring you over to the models real quickly, kind of as a little suggestion. So there's Joplin right here. Yeah, no, it does look like you might get impacted here by these storms here at some point. You know, it actually shows a few more of those storms firing off here around 6, which is about now. So according to the HRRR, it shows some storms firing off here now. Oh, yeah, that's to your northwest. Or sorry, that's just to your north. So, yeah, that's the storms we were just looking at there. But later on, you can see how that big mass, the big bow we were looking at, eventually that'll work its way towards you. But it'll be like evening time, you know, maybe around like 9 o'clock. Hold on a minute. We got to look at something real quick. Guys, we have a little bit of breaking news here for you. Apparently, we have a destructive severe thunderstorm warning here. Where are you at? Okay. Hold on a minute. Y'all, we got a report of 80 mile an hour coming in here. Who is in Overbrook? Who in the chat here? Was it, at such a time as this? Wasn't that you? Who's in Overbrook? Look at that. 80 mile an hour wind gusts reported there for you. Tree damage reported with wind gusts. 80 miles per hour. 80 mile an hour wind gusts and 80 mile an hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. What? No way. That's the biggest gust I've seen all day. You like my rhymes there? No way. That's the biggest gust I've seen all day. Let's see. I am. Gotcha. Yeah, stay safe. I'm glad to see you're okay still, but apparently there's 80 mile an hour wind gusts being reported out there. Holy cow. Let's see. Is this thing doing anything rotating? Okay, it's not rotating really. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, no, we need to watch this storm here. It looks like hail. Yeah, towards Ottawa. Yeah, it looks like Ottawa. Yeah, it looks like I said, Ottawa. You guys are probably getting some hail right now. Definitely some heavy rainfall, regardless. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't believe they reported an 80-mile-an-hour wind gust there right next to you. So this was right here in Osage County. 80-mile-an-hour wind gust. Holy cow. Let's see here. Glad that you're covering us. Keep you on the screen. Yeah, we're here for you. Like I said, we'll let you know whenever you're good to go. Right now, like I said, they did issue that warning. Like I said, you can see right here for yourself. This is a destructive storm. 80-mile-per-hour wind gust, once again, has been reported. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy in itself. Oh, wow, you can actually hear it. Hold on.
Expected hazards include 80 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
There you go.
Severe weather has been confirmed by law enforcement. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught.
I mean, this is basically tornadic winds.
Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages
This is
are
for
likely.
you.
Locations impacted include Overbrook, Centropolis, and Globe. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:30 p.m. for Franklin. Anderson,
See, that was for Overbrook. That's for you at
Eastern
such a
Osage,
time as
and
this.
Southeastern Coffee counties.
So heads up, my friend.
At 5:06 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located.
We're going to turn that down. There we go. Yeah, no, that's... You know, honestly, what's crazy is that's like one of the worst storms we've seen all day. Not too far west of that report, there's actually a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust reported, too. The report of large tree... Wow, 73-mile-per-hour wind gust reported north of Eureka, Kansas here. 73 from an AWAS station. Yeah, this thing is still producing a heck of a lot of damaging wind gusts. It even looks like we're starting to get more hail towards that storm near Dodge City. Northeast of Dodge City, I should say. Oh, that thing has a notch. Hold on, that thing might be rotating. Okay. Yep. I tell you what, this storm eventually could go tornadic. You see how it has like that little notch there? Here, I'll go ahead and draw this out for y'all so you guys can kind of see it, what I'm talking about. So, yeah, you see how it has this notch right there? So that, usually on reflectivity, what we're looking at right now, that could be a good signature or a good, good sign that storm's getting a lot of inflow. A lot of warm air is being forced inside of the storm here. In which, yeah, that could develop a tornado. Now, if a tornado was to occur, it would likely be somewhere right around in here. If my pen will draw. Somewhere around in there. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Sorry about this pen here. It sucks. But like I said, yeah, somewhere around in there. Now, right now, it's not tornadic. Back on velocity here, I mean, there's a bit of broadness, a bit of broad rotation. I mean, it's circulating a bit, but it's not tight rotation. It's nothing like near tornado producing right now from what it looks like. However, on this storm, though, currently, though, we do have 2-inch hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility. So once again, yeah, we're talking, 2-inch hail, which is like I said, larger than golf ball size, plus 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It looks like a possibility. So just a bit of a heads up. We do actually have reports of 2-inch hail. Actually, we have 2 reports coming through right here towards... let's see, Larnard, I think that's how someone said it was. Here in Pawnee, Kansas, Texas. Not Pawnee, Kansas, Texas. Pawnee County, Texas. Pawnee County, Kansas. What the heck? Dude, I am terribly sorry. I'm losing it. Northwest of that here, yeah, we have this also in Pawnee County, Kansas. There we go. Okay. 1-inch hail report not far from that. But yeah, you can see all that blue, that purple and that blue right there. That is showing us that we are, basically seeing ourselves, once again, some big chunks of ice, being reported there from, or being shown there from radar. So definitely some big old stuff out there. Let's see, southeast. We're gonna move back over here to Kansas, not Texas, Kansas. Southeastern Kansas here. Looks like the worst of it's going right over Ottawa right now. Yeah, once again, heads up, you guys. Let's see here. Heads up, you guys, towards areas south of Kansas City on Kansas side. Once again, towards Spring Hill. Let's see here. Towards, oh gosh, how do you say that? Osawatomie? Is that right? Osawatomie? Anyways, New Lancaster, Fontana. Let's see. Boycourts and Mound City and Blue Mound. Yeah, you guys are about to get hit here pretty good. Scott says, hello, what's up, Scott? Hope you're doing good, man. But yeah, no, heads up to you guys out there. Currently a warning for those people for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. Seems to be it right now. All right, we're going to hop over here for a minute. My other program. Wichita, folks. Okay, good news is that my friends out here in Wichita, we've had a few people from Wichita here today who's in the chat, probably even still. If you guys are still here, if you're in Wichita, you're mostly good from what it looks like. Still got a little bit of, obviously, a few little thunderstorms going on right now, but most of it's good. The majority of the worst of it is right on this line here. That's where the gusty winds are most likely at. So Arkansas City, you guys probably got to be looking out for this here soon. Let's see, 24-mile-per-hour wind gusts out of this guy. No, we've had some pretty strong wind reports coming through here. From, oh shoot, you know what? I accidentally got rid of the no weather radio. Let's see what we're gonna do. By the way, the weather radio we have here is in Topeka. Accidentally got rid of the tab here. There we go. All right, we're back. But what I was gonna do here is I want to show you guys something here. So this is in Wichita. What I want to do is go to Overbrook, because like I said, if you don't know what just happened, you guys, we just had. Here, let me go ahead and show you guys real quickly. Like I said, we just had a very, very pretty strong storm out there. If it'll let me. Here we go. All right, we're going to move you all over here real quickly. Oh, wrong screen. Here we go. Okay, so this is basically a network of weather stations here. Now I just got to... There's Topeka. Okay. Okay, south of Topeka. Overbrook. Here we go. There's a station over here. Let's see what this is talking. No recent observation. Losers not keeping up with their... Let's see, we have Carbondale. So, this is actual... Okay, look at that. This is actual reports coming through. Very heavy rain. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's that lightning detection. Holy cow. Yeah, I want to see these winds. Let's see. We're gonna zoom that in there as much as possible. 14 miles per hour. This ain't nowhere near as what it was showing here. That makes me wonder if it was just that little area that might have had like a brief area of a little spin up. You know what I'm saying? 1,300 strikes in the last 3 hours. 27 strikes in 1 minute. 29 strikes in 1 minute at 4:47 p.m. Wow. Man. Anyways, once again, a little update. So my friends out here in southeast Kansas, once again, heads up to you all because like I said, we got ourselves some pretty gnarly storms out here. Currently kicking. Okay. So, heads up to y'all. My friends out here towards Paola. You guys are going to get hit. This is right here south of Kansas City. Let's see. I might be able to find some stations out here. Kansas City. Okay, this is Paola. Yeah, we got Ottawa that just got hit here pretty good, so. Let's see. So Topeka. Okay, yeah, Ottawa southeast of Topeka. Here we go. Ottawa. Yeah, pulling up some weather stations here. This is giving us current conditions. Let's see. Okay. What? Why? Who uses LFM? What? Okay, yeah, these folks out here are a little strange. Hold on, what is that though? That's a big. Anybody know the conversion of 1885 LFM to miles per hour? I have no idea. All right, let's see here. 70. Yeah. So here's the thing, you guys. So on this storm here, most of these warnings here are actually for 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Let's see here. Let's see. Wife of a Grumpy Old Marine says, Andrew, Andrew will be looking for tomorrow soon, I'm sure. Definitely not a pro. Yeah, gotcha. Let's see. Oh, okay, Logan, gotcha. Pronunciation. I'll probably forget it. I always do. I always forget it. I mean, like I said, I say a town name wrong. I correct myself from what y'all say, and then I say it again. So, just terrible. All right, yeah. So once again, northeast of Joplin. Let's see. I guess that's about 35 miles or so. Let's see. We're gonna measure that. I was 10 miles off. 45 miles. So about 45 miles away, northeast of Joplin, we got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for golf ball size hail. Yes, golf ball size hail, and 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Wow. That's a big wow. Let's see here. Yeah, like I said, we still have a lot of this enhanced risk to go through here. If you don't know what I'm talking about. So here's today's severe weather risk out real quickly. Yeah, once again, we have a big old enhanced risk out here towards eastern Kansas. That's the biggest risk out there. 5% for tornadoes. I think, yeah, that tornado percentage is dying down a lot. So that's good news. Let's see. So that's 30% significant winds, 30% significant hail. So we're talking like damaging wind gusts up to possibly, even up to like 80 miles an hour, which we've already seen here. Let's see here. Logan says roughly equivalent to 69 miles per hour or thereabouts. Wow. That's crazy. Can you assure that here in Kansas we're going to get those gusts with our storms? I can assure you here in Kansas we're going to get those gusts. Oh, yeah. No, like I said, Kansas, you got, wow, look at this. 61 mile per hour wind gusts reported out here in Eureka. So my friends out here who's in Eureka, you guys got hit pretty hard apparently. 61 mile per hour wind gusts. Yep, heads up here, y'all. Let's try Eureka station here. Here, we're gonna move all over here real quickly. So Eureka is somewhere. There's Wichita. Okay, it's east of Wichita, essentially, is where Eureka's at. Cottonwood Falls out here. Alright, let's just go ahead and grab one of these guys. Looking at their current winds here. Oh, wow. Heck, look at that. Gusting up to 38 there. 17. What? Why does it go up there? 39. So, yeah, apparently we had a 39 mile per hour wind gust at that location there in Cottonwood. Oh, hold on a minute. You know what? Oh, there's Eureka right there. Gotcha. Let's see. 21 miles per hour. I love how I'm just grabbing people's data from their from their backyard weather stations. But anyways, no, like I said, the worst that we've seen though is literally, like I said, the worst that we've seen though is 80 miles an hour. Where was that at? Overbrook, that's right. So at such a time as this, the user or the viewer here. So if you're still here, you're pretty much good to go. I think you can come out of your basement now. I'm glad to see that you were ready. Yeah, like I said, Overbrook, you're not heading into... You're still seeing some kind of moderate precipitation, but the winds out of it, mostly good to go. What do we got going on now? Got a new warning popping up here. All right, we're gonna turn up a second.
The National Weather Service in Topeka has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Franklin County, northeastern Anderson County, southeastern Douglas County.
Is that it?
6 p.m. At 5:26 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles east of Vinland to 4 miles north of Parker to 5 miles north of Moran, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Severe weather has been confirmed by emergency management reported around 70 miles per hour winds 5 miles southeast of Overbrook. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
Kind of turn it up a little bit for y'all.
Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Eudora, Wellsville, and Lane. This includes Interstate 35 near mile marker 198. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
You can see all this warm inflow.
Torrential rainfall is occurring
just pouring
with
in
these
the storm
storms
right now.
and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
A lot of warm air. Okay.
Here are the 5 p.m. conditions.
All right. Well, there you go. Let's see here. 836 people without power in Kansas. What? Yeah, let's look at that real quickly. Because, yeah, we got power outage maps out here. Apparently, Texas has 16,000 people without power right now. Let's see. Kansas, yeah, 836. Gotcha. Yeah, that's not too many, actually. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with probably flooding. Because, like I said, we do have a lot of flooding. We have that moderate flooding risk out here in Texas. Yeah, my friends out here in Texas, y'all are getting slammed pretty good, it looks like. Let's see. Oh, you know what that is? Yeah, there's like a cyclone. That's right. Look at that. It's a non-tropical cyclone, but I forgot to talk to you guys about that. I'm excited now. Hold on, let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. So here on satellite view, I don't know why I totally forgot about this. So you can actually see that central low right here, and the thing's rotating. What? Don't go flat like that. I mean, this thing's like rotating quite a bit. Anyways, pretty cool. And so all that water that's being washed up from that is what we're looking at. So, wow. But yeah, no, that's that's the thing. That's what it is. I mean, you can even see the winds. Yeah, look at that. The winds are kind of rotating around here. All right. I've got another warning popping up here. All right, let's turn this up, y'all. Heads up. I'm going to turn it up pretty loud so you guys can hear it.
The National Weather Service in Topeka has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Franklin County, Anderson County, Southern Douglas County until 6 p.m. At 5:31 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from 3 miles north of Edgerton to 5 miles northeast of Parker to 4 miles southeast of Kincaid, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail.
That's not it.
Severe weather has been confirmed by law enforcement. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Ottawa, Baldwin City, Garnett, Wellsville, Centropolis, Pomona, Richmond, Colony, Greeley, Princeton, Lane, Rantoul, Kincaid, Lone Elm, Globe and Harris. This includes Interstate 35 between mile markers 172 and 198. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding.
Oh, wow.
Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Here are the 5 p.m. conditions.
So... Okay, let me turn this down. Okay, so for such a time as this, you, my friend, apparently, not just that 180 mile per hour wind gust was reported, but apparently we have a 70 mile an hour wind gust as well coming out through here. Emergency manager, law enforcement. So now there's 2 reports of 70 to 80 mile per hour winds being reported out there towards you. Well, that was earlier. I mean, you can see right now that you're heading out of that big precipitation side of it. So you're mostly good, my friend. The only thing I will tell you, though, is that, it's going to get light for a minute. You're probably going to get caught in this little bit of a dry slot. It's going to cool down, it's going to lighten up a bit on the rainfall, but then it's going to go back to moderate, potential heavy rainfall. Still a little bit of thunder could be possible, but yeah. Just another bit, just giving you a little heads up, another little bit of a wall of precipitation's heading your way. Let's see here. Is that a derecho? Arguably. Let's see here. Well, I didn't expect the storm to fire like this. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Been a pretty crazy storm, I'll tell you what. Definitely glad I was able to be live for you guys today, that's for sure. I mean, it definitely warranted it. I mean, definitely needed it. I wonder how many reports we have so far. Let's go and take a look at that real quick. Okay. That's it? 41 damaging wind reports, apparently, from the Storm Prediction Center. 79 hail reports, actually. And 1 tornado report, actually. Where was that tornado reported, actually? I want to know that. Where did that tornado get reported? Kansas? And... Cloud County, Kansas. Train weather spotter reported a brief tornado 5 miles southwest of Miltonvale. Quarter-size hail and 60 mile per hour wind gust too. Here, let me zoom into that real quick. kind of give you all a reference of where this is at. Get out of here. There we go, right there. The little red dot you see, that's where it was at. So kind of, yeah, northeast, north central. But yeah. Let's see here. Sent a new Twitter report. Okay, thanks. But yeah, but once again, everybody, if you guys are... Oh, God, the sun's getting ready to... No, sun's going down. That's the bad thing. Once the sun goes down, I have a window right here. So eventually my whole face is going to be covered in light. So heads up. Literally. Just let y'all know. Anyways. But new Twitter report. But yeah, thank you for sending that in. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Woo-hoo. Radium, Kansas. Moving out of Radium. Dear God, dude. Look at that. That is nuts. Texas is supposed to get a lot of rain, maybe too much rain. Yeah, too much rain. Southeast side, there's a moderate risk, actually, for flooding. Yeah, it's pretty rare you see a moderate risk. Not terribly common. Like I said, we have that cyclone, that non-tropical low, that's currently moving through. Making sure my radio... I'll see if my radio is on.
Thunderstorms return to the forecast.
That's mine.
The most likely timing for any stronger storms will be each afternoon and evening, especially Friday into the weekend.
So that's one thing I do want to tell you guys. You know, highly recommended to get one of these weather radios. Like I said, I'm not a sponsor. I don't care about the money. But like I said, seriously, for your all safety, recommend getting one of these. You can find them pretty cheap on eBay, actually. I have a whole barrage of them. I mean, like, I probably have like 10 of them. All kinds of different models, but just, you know, get yourself something that way you can actually get a warning through, you know what I mean? Let's see here. What's called a little update on this guy? Yeah, I think it's rotating a bit. Holy cow, dude. They've upgraded that hail on that storm, though. Oh, wow. Alright, heads up, guys. Let's see here. Alright, storm. Wow, dude, look at that outflow boundary. Those gust fronts. Holy cow. Yeah, you see all this warm air just being sucked into the gust front here, and then just these storms getting just kind of jump started here. But this storm here is currently warned for 2.5-inch hail, which I believe is tennis ball size. Yes, tennis ball size hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Where is this at? Great Bend. Let me see if we have any cameras out here. We got one to the north, which sucks. Doesn't do any good. Yeah, wow. Let's see, we got here. I'm gonna switch y'all over here real quickly. Yeah, we got some cameras, but they're not the best. We got wow. Yeah, those are pretty bad cameras. Let's see. Let's try this guy. Yeah, I think we lost. I think we lost a lot of our cameras actually. Yeah, we lost a lot of our cameras whenever that line went through. From what it looks like. Yeah, but here's the thing, my friend. So here pretty soon, these storms are going to start moving into southwestern Missouri, actually. So just a heads up for you guys. They're going to be heading in pretty soon. Okay. What's the highest wind gust so far? 80 mile per hour wind gusts we've seen, or for what I've seen, was reported in Overbrook, which we actually have someone there, which is crazy. Yeah, no, that was pretty crazy. We had 70, 80 mile per hour winds out there near Overbrook. I mean, you can actually see how we had a bit of rotation going on there. You see that? It's crazy. Really, really crazy. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Arkansas City probably just got some of those winds. I mean, like, you can see all the winds pulling up north, and then that outflow boundary comes and smacks it. Not much winds on that. When was that updated, though? That was updated at 5:54. Yeah, that's old data. This one updated, though. 40 mile an hour wind gusts. Wow. And we've had some pretty strong winds on these guys here. We're going to switch to Kansas City radar. There we go. That's a oh yeah, that's a better radar. 70 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter size hail for let's see, how do you pronounce that, y'all? I need a little bit of help in chat here. Lozenge? No, that's not Lozenge. Lozenge. Help, please. Mountain City included. Lewisburg. Yeah, y'all are next. Heads up. See, Fort Scott, you guys have a warning too. 70 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter size hail. 17 minutes. They could have probably timed that a little better because the line hasn't even approached you yet. An hour to go on the one here towards Parsons, Independence. 70 mile an hour wind gusts. Yeah, like I said, all these warnings here, most of these warnings here are for 70 mile an hour wind gusts. Let's see, Lachine, or Lacine, lasagna. Yes, perfect. Lacine. Okay, I have two people saying two different things. Lacine. I'm gonna go with Lacine or Lacine. Yeah, it'll be Lacine. Okay, well, thank you. Lacine. Gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, but here pretty soon, y'all, this is going to be moving into Missouri. Because, like I said, this blue line that you see here, this is the state line. So this storm here is getting ready to be moving into Missouri, probably within the next 20 minutes. Yeah, no, I would say within the next 20 minutes. Hold on a minute. Apparently we got a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Got two of them. Let's see here. Oh gosh, look at this, y'all. Whoa, hold on a minute. So that independent storm we were watching here, that isolated supercell, one towards St. John, has now been upgraded to 80 mile per hour wind gusts. 80 mile an hour wind gusts. Oh god, the sun's getting in my eyes. 80 mile an hour wind gusts and ping pong ball size hail. So Stafford, you guys are in line with this guy. St. John, see Dillwyn, Hudson. Yeah, you guys, seriously. If you're in the path of that storm, though, if you're in the path of the storm, yeah, get to shelter right now. Like that's not a storm you want to mess with, really, at all. I mean, you got large hail and damaging winds. You got to think, you have big chunks of ice moving at quick speeds. That's going to basically really have a serious amount of impact force. So heads up for y'all. Just letting you know. Wow. Yeah, that's one of the worst severe thunderstorm warnings we've seen all day. This one's actually been rotating too. Got a little bit of an inflow notch on this guy. Let's see. We're gonna look for like velocity. Okay. Yeah, rotation's not too bad. I don't think it's gonna be tornadic producing anytime soon, but it's broad rotation. Oh man. Okay, 60 mile per hour. They downgraded that one. Let's see. South Carolina, I got a few in northwestern side. Yeah, these guys I don't think are too bad. Yeah, not even for damaging wind gusts, just for maybe some small hail up to quarter size. Northeastern North Carolina, got a couple of these guys. 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size hail. Nothing too extreme. Yeah, all the bad stuff is happening in Kansas right now. Like all the really bad stuff. Wow. Let's see. Okay. So, once again, a little heads up. My friends in Independence, Kansas, southeastern side. Parsons. Let's see here. Oswego. Fort Scott. You guys are in a severe thunderstorm warning for damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour, as well as some hail, potentially up to quarter size. Once again, towards Paola. You guys as well, towards Mound City, Lacine, Parker, let's see, Sawatomi, Centerville. Yeah, you guys are currently in a warning for 70 mile per hour wind gusts as well. So basically, on this bow echo here, basically on this bow, we do have, the majority of these damaging wind gusts expected to be up to 70 miles an hour. Yeah, expected to be up to 70. So that's a heads up for you guys out there. Boy, I tell you. Let's see here. I'm curious to see what's going on out here. So let's see. St. John, we're going to pull up back my weather stations here. Let's see. Got a fancy map out here. Dodge City. How far is it from Dodge City? Northeast, northeast of Dodge City. Okay. Southeast of that towards Seaward. Where's Seaward at? Okay, Seaward's there. Oh, buddy. Or St. John. Oh, shoot. We might got we got some good stations out here. Hold on a minute. There we go. We're gonna track y'all over here real quickly. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. So yeah, we got some. There we go. Some stations out here to look at. Yeah, winds have been pretty strong regardless here. Let's see. The highest I see is 15. That's not too bad. Well, there's another one. That one's actually not in the storm, but just south. This one right here is in the storm. So let's see. Extreme. Apparently rainfall rate is considered extreme here. Let's see. Winds. Okay, we got 20 mile an hour wind gusts. Yeah, that's 21. Interesting. Okay. Well, we will see. I mean, like I said, they put 80 mile an hour wind gusts on this. Yeah, they put 80 mile an hour wind gusts in actually ping pong ball size hail. Let's see, it's rush hour 2. Yes, it is, unfortunately. Is Omaha, Nebraska going to get hit with storms? So, when it comes to Omaha, no, Omaha's good. Yeah, there's no problems in Omaha out here, y'all. So, yep, Omaha, you're good. Yeah, you guys are not in the risk here at all, so good stuff. So, Emily, nothing to worry about. Yeah, it's your neighboring state south of you that's getting pelted. Kansas. Let's see, 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts on these guys still. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that! They just extended the first warning into Missouri. All right, I'm gonna have to move this over here because my back of my chair broke, so my back's starting to hurt a little bit. So we're gonna have to change my position here a little bit. But anyways, yeah, no, right here, south of Kansas City, yeah, we just got a new warning that's been issued for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts here towards Butler. Which also includes Harrisonville. Let's see, we got 18-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah, that's probably going to increase here in the next few minutes. But yeah, once again, this is right here towards right here south of Kansas City here. For literally ping pong ball hail and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. So we're talking some big stuff. South of that, we got another little isolated storm ahead of this bow, or this big. This is what we call a bow echo. So you can see how it has a slight bowing shape to it. So ahead of this bow, we have a severe warning storm out in front of it. But right now, I'm starting to tune away from this big line, but I'm really concerned about this guy at this point. I mean, like I said, we're talking 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts on you, as well as ping pong ball size hail. Here, we're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna do something real quickly, y'all. So this is how I'm actually reading your all's comments here. Let's see. Rocking the shades. Oh, yeah. No, it's sun's right at my window. So, unfortunately. Can I prop this up right here? Oh, wouldn't that be cool? All right, here we go. Let's see. Jazor says dealing with intense rain. Gotcha. Well, yeah, stay safe out there, my friend. How'd my chair break? I leaned back into it way too fast. Way faster than I should have. Yeah, no comment. So I need to get a new chair here. YouTube payouts on the 21st, so I gotta wait till the 21st to get paid. And then I gotta order my chair on the 21st. So yeah, it sucks. But yeah, no. Once again, though, Butler here, Butler, Harrisonville, heads up to you guys. Let's see here. What about east of Kansas City? So yeah, east of Kansas City is actually good. So my friends out here east of Kansas City, you're pretty much good to go. Yeah, see, the most you're probably going to see is just a bunch of this moderate, precipitation. A couple of rumbles of thunder, some lightning could be expected too. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Yeah, those winds are going to be pretty much minimal. To me, it actually kind of looks like this line might be decaying a bit. Which is good. But like I said, this little isolated storm here, this guy's pretty gnarly. So my friends out here in St. John, Hudson, please, like I said, please consider seeking shelter, actually. Yeah, we're talking like tornadic potential wind speeds here. Let's see here. But yeah. Joe says it just had rain thunder here in Prattville, Alabama. Don't know if it's done. Well, Alabama's actually not in the risk for severe weather, to believe it or not. So, but you do have a thunderstorm threat. Here, I'll go ahead and show you real quickly. So here's the Storm Prediction Center. So today, that light green there shows that thunderstorms are possible, but not expected to be severe. Which is good news. Yeah, a lot of the crazy stuff is right in here. Right across the Kansas area. I mean, like I said, Kansas in itself is just getting blasted. I mean, like I said, we've seen some pretty crazy stuff. That's happened today. A lot of those damaging wind gusts. I mean, I think the biggest one we've seen was 80 miles per hour. That was out here towards, where was this at? Let's see here. Judy with a $10 super chat. Judy, thank you so much for that. Super, super sweet. That's really nice of you. Judy, thank you so much for the $10 super chat saying towards your next chair. Thank you. Yeah, look at this. Chairs are not supposed to do this. Okay. Thank you, Judy. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I literally am leaning back because I have to kind of hunch over because this back of the chair doesn't work anymore, and so I had to lean it against my desk. So now I'm getting some kind of comfort because I've been live here for a little over about 2 hours now, and my back's starting to hurt a little bit from the position I was in. So, but seriously, Judy, thank you for the 10. That's super generous, super sweet of you. Thank you so much, Jenny. Or not Jenny, Judy. Judy, Jenny. I get those two mixed up a lot. So thank you so much, Judy. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, but there we go. So that line is getting ready to move into these areas here in western Missouri. It is now crossing the state line at the current moment. So we're gonna need to watch out for these guys. We're gonna need to watch out for these guys really closely. 'Cause like I said, that 70-mile-an-hour wind gust is gonna continue. Let's see, Prepper with a $10 super chat as well. We got the dual 10s here. Thank you, guys. Judy and Prepper, you guys rock. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Super sweet of y'all for the $10 super chats. It's super nice. Let's see, you say towards your next pizza. Thank you. Thank you. I might put that towards my next my new chair. Then after that, I'll be probably celebrating with pizza. How about that? Thank you so much, though. Greatly appreciate it, Prepper, as well as Judy. You guys rock. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you. My goodness, the sun is right in my face. So sorry about the lighting for a moment. Until the sun decides it wants to go down, we're stuck with my face looking like Jesus on half side. So just bear with me here. Trust me, I'm dealing with it worse than you are. Anyways. But yeah, once again, thank you guys, though. All right, let's see. So yeah, once again, so my friends out here, once again, in southwestern, or kind of west central Missouri here, towards Butler. Harrisonville, Garden City, let's see, Adrian. We have areas of Montrose. Yeah, like I said, we currently do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, ping pong ball size hail. I'm pretty sure this is a new warning themselves. Yeah, this is a new warning they just issued here for the remainder of southeastern, or the most of the remainder of southeastern Kansas here, as well as kind of west central Missouri, towards Fort Scott, Kansas. Let's see, Arma, Kansas, Pittsburgh, Kansas. Then moving into Nevada, Missouri, which is directly, let's see, this is directly north of Joplin. So Joplin's not directly impacted by this here. That's good. But this guy is the one for Nevada, Fort Scott we were just talking about. This guy is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well as quarter-size hail. So once again, I think the storm is decaying a bit, which is good news. And you know what? I want to look at the. You know what I want to do real quickly, y'all. We're gonna move back to the models for a second. I want to see what the latest HRRR has to show with this here. Oh God, I have to find Kansas again. It's not good. Oh, there's Kansas. Okay. If you guys were here a little bit ago, I had a lot of problems trying to find Kansas on the models here. All right, let's see. 22Z. This is the newest model that just came out here. My tablet's in the way. Oh, I can see it on my recording side. If anything, I mean, the model, that's interesting. According to this, the model's kind of, or this model in particular, might shows a bit of a pickup with it. Also, like I said, what's really concerning is the fact that the model here, supports a lot of discreteness. A lot of individual storms popping off here. Once again, anytime you see that stuff, that's whenever you got, the big concerns of, in today's environment, damaging winds and, large hail. I mean, yeah, no, that's, oh my gosh, the sun is killing me, y'all. Anyways, let's see here. But yeah, let's see. I don't know why people on TV use a 7-day forecast. Yeah, no, I don't like to forecast more than 5 days out because models at that point they go haywire after 5 days. I mean, there's actually people who do 10-day forecasts, which no. Yeah, no. And once you move into that, that's kind of more clickbait type of stuff. More in that 10 range. No. See, I'm not a fan of that. Don't think that's right. God, I need like a sun visor or something right now. Anyways, but let's see here. So, covered that. Let's do a little update here in North Carolina. Yeah, like I said, y'all, we have a bit of severe thunderstorm activity kicking off here in northeastern North Carolina here. Like I said, we have ourselves a storm towards Rockymont. Yeah, towards Rockymont. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts on these guys. Yeah, like I said, these guys are nothing near the severity as the ones that we're looking at there in Kansas. Like I said, Kansas, I mean, oh my goodness. Yeah, no, you guys in Kansas have been getting blasted. You guys have been getting hit here really crazy. Well, the sun's starting to go down. I mean, obviously. But let's go and bring up the satellite view real quickly. I want to go ahead and show you all what's going on out here. There's that cyclone. So yeah, no, there's actually a cyclone here that's a little bit of a low pressure system. I mean, really, in reality, it's high pressure, but it's spinning counterclockwise. But this is driving a flooding threat for eastern. Gosh, the sun. This is driving a flooding threat for eastern Texas. See, we're gonna bring that to the latest frame. I think that's out of date. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, you can actually see those thunderstorms right there popping off there in Kansas. Dude, those winds though, those little wind barbs y'all see. I don't know if y'all know how to read wind barbs. They're pretty simple. So you have the big little notch here, and you have a half notch. Let me find one right here. Actually, no. Let me find you another one. Right there. There you go. So you got a big notch and a half a notch. So half a notch is 5 knots. A big notch is 10 knots. So then you move over to like these guys. You have 30 knots, 3 big notches. So 30 knots, which that's about like 40 miles an hour winds sustained. Thank you, tree. Thank you so much for saving my life. Goodness. That was brutal. That was brutal. Let's see here. Viper says, gotta go. Andrew, thanks for your coverage. Well, thank you for joining. Have a wonderful night. Oh, yeah. No, this thing's weakened. They just got rid of all those 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there. The ones in southeast Kansas, yeah. Heck yeah, y'all. That's good news. So this line is, this thing is weakening a bit, which is great news. Great stuff. You know, we want that to go away. Um, but I mean, like I said, still we have this big storm out here towards. Oh wow, that's new, isn't it? That wasn't there that long ago, was it? Oh wow, no, it wasn't as strong. That's what it was. But yeah, there you go. Another individual cell popping off, semi-discrete. Ooh, yeah, no, that right there could turn nasty too. How much you want to bet that this is gonna go severe warning here in the next 10 minutes? I bet y'all $5. No, I really don't. That would be a lot of money. But I bet y'all that we're gonna be seeing a big a severe thunderstorm warning being issued for that storm here soon. It looks like a bit of a hail core starting to develop here too. And then of course we have this behemoth. Yeah, like I said, we have this behemoth out here. This guy, like I said, St. John, Hudson, let's see, Dillwyn, Maxville, Stafford, Zenith, and Neola. 80 mile an hour wind gusts is possible. 80 mile an hour wind gusts is possible, as well as 1.5 inch hail. Yeah, like I said, that's some pretty crazy stuff, like I said, y'all. So we're going to need to really... The sun is coming back. Goodness. Yeah, no, that's a really destructive storm we need to keep an eye out there for, you know. Well, we got a severe thunderstorm warning in North Dakota, apparently. Wow. Look at that. 1.75 inch hail. So that's literally golf balls hail. Golf ball size hail. The good news is that damaging winds are not really expected. So good news. But yeah, North Dakota. We got ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning. This is for, let's see here. Yeah, it's mostly rural areas from what it looks. I don't see any town areas out here. There's like no buildings either. So that's good. Let's see. Sam says, Paola, Kansas here. Thought I was going to go green for us for a little bit. Gotcha. Yeah, no, Kansas. I mean, like I said, you guys in general got hit pretty good today. Yeah, you're right here, my friend. Yeah, that's right where you're at. So good news is that you're out of the warnings now, so you're pretty much good to go. East of you, there's a severe thunderstorm warning though in effect for 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size hail. But yep, and I mean it even visually looks like it's just dying a bit. Look at the velocity on this guy. Oh, yeah. Whoa, hold on a minute. Is that rotation? Oh. I need a better radar scan of that. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad. It looked like there was some rotation on that. On the other radar, but yeah, closer radar kind of ruled that out. Good to go. Now that, I think, is rotating towards Stafford. They don't have a tornado possible tag on this either. Okay, regardless, if you're in Stafford, Kansas, which, if you don't know, that's in central Kansas here. Once again, heads up to you out there. Because, like I said, I mean, first of all, you're under a severe thunderstorm warning for 80 mile an hour wind gusts. And for ping pong ball size hail too. I mean, once again, you got heavy winds moving big chunks of ice, a lot of impact force, you know. So that's kind of a concern in itself. 34 minutes to go in that sucker, but like I said, I mean, you got this guy. It's a bit of rotation. It looks like towards Stafford. So heads up. Definitely recommend to go into your shelter if you live out there towards Stafford, Kansas. Sam says, awesome, thank you. Local news sucks here. You're very welcome, Sam. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Wife says, Andrew, what is going on tomorrow with the severe storms? 80128. 80128. Let's see here. This is for Colorado. Yeah, nothing. Nah, nothing's going on in Colorado. Actually, I take that back. I was looking at the wrong day. Yeah, you know what? Tomorrow, actually, there's a slight risk for Colorado. Wow. Yeah, let's look at that real quickly. Here we go. Storm Prediction Center here. 5% chance right there for Denver, actually. Or hold on, no, Denver's outside the 5. Okay, you're in the 2%. Damaging winds 15, hail 15. All right. Well, you know what? That's not terrible. Yeah, no, I was looking at day 1 here. I mean, even then there's a little marginal, but like I said, most of it's already rolled out of those regions there. All right. Let's see here. I think the Bow Echo might absorb some storms in Missouri, says Ness. Let's look at that. Got some big old warnings here, though. They're starting to cancel them, though. Yeah, this thing's starting to weaken out a bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It honestly looks like it. Yeah, all of these are merging into the big line here. However, we got a new cell here west of Springfield. Start a fire. Right there. But far from severe. Let's see here. Wife says, thank you, Andrew, very much. You're welcome. St. John and the bad wind are a chance for a tornado watch. Well, if you're in St. John, I definitely would recommend being in a shelter here. Yeah, and actually, no, you know what? They just updated that. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts here still for you. But, yeah, it's my friends out there ahead of it, like Stafford, has 80-mile-an-hour wind gust potential in ping-pong ball-size hail. But, yeah. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the models were, the HRRR was showing a bunch of that discrete activity popping off, and it looks like now we're starting to get that. What about Louisiana? Louisiana, really not much happening right now. There's a, other than just a little bit of thunderstorm activity, but there's nothing severe going on right now in Louisiana. So we got a cyclone currently rolling through some of these regions, though. Look at that rotation. Nah, this is non-tropical, though. Remember that. Which I find pretty crazy. Yeah, a lot of lightning actually out there towards Orange earlier. But yeah. Let's see here. All right, we'll keep an eye on this here. Yeah, I think the majority of the concern here is still damaging wind gusts. Maybe a little bit of rotation in that, but I don't think it's high enough for tornadic activity right now, at least. Let's see. What about Kansas City south? Yeah, here's the thing. Kansas City, I mean, you're right on that severe level. You're right on that severe thunderstorm line, essentially. Of seeing severe weather or not, but hey, I tell you what, you're good. You're good to go. Kansas City, I mean, like you say, I mean, there's areas here west of Kansas City. We got a lot of greens and yellows, you see. That's light, kind of moderate, moving into moderate precipitation. Orange is kind of heavy precipitation. The most you're probably going to see is a bunch of rainfall over the next couple of hours, potentially. Or probably for like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. But other than that, I mean, that's probably about all you're going to see. Mostly some rain, maybe some rumbles of thunder, maybe a few, rogue lightning strikes could be possible, but other than that, I think you're pretty much good. Let's say I've been learning a lot since I started watching Andrew. Well, thank you. Well, I'm glad that you're learning a lot. That's cool. Yeah, definitely cool stuff. And thank you for being a big supporter. Let's see, Columbus, Kansas, by Joplin, Missouri. Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, Joplin. Now, according to the models, like the HRRR we were watching earlier, it did show a few cells popping off here later on this evening throughout areas near Joplin. But right now, in the current sense right now, here towards Joplin, it's pretty much clear. Yeah, no, it's pretty much good to go right now. Let's see what this guy's. All right, they got rid of that 80-mile-an-hour winds on that one. That's good. Now down to 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts here. So still Stafford should still watch out for it. So 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts and ping pong ball size hail is still a concern out of this guy. I got a warning out here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here in far western Nebraska towards McGrew and Bayard. But you know what, y'all? I think the majority of the threat is over with. I mean, that right there is right where the end of the enhanced risk is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we went through the worst of it. I think we're pretty much good. Mostly good, I'd say. Now, we're probably still going to see a bunch of these storms fire off here tonight. But, honestly, guys, I think we're pretty much good to go. Alrighty. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been live here for about 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours here. And like I said, seems like things might be kind of dying down a little bit here. Like I said, they're starting to remove those warnings for that big line. This individual cells, criteria is starting to weaken a little bit, which is good. But you know what? I think we might call it a stream here, y'all. I think we might. Ooh. So, once again, just thank y'all for being a part of this awesome community. Once again, you guys absolutely rock. We love y'all. Let's see here. Good night, also, Judy. Good night. Once again, Judy, thank you for the support. Absolutely rock. Let's see here. Wife says, thanks, Andrew. Really appreciated. Hope you know that. Well, thank you so much there, wife of a grumpy old Marine. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Thank you, guys. Well, I'm glad I was here to give y'all some coverage, But like I said, tomorrow, though, before I head off here, tomorrow I do want to go ahead and show you guys. Yeah, tomorrow we have a pretty good risk here tomorrow as well. Big old slight risk. But here's the thing. Thursday looks like a behemoth. Really big old day out there for Thursday from what it looks like. So yeah, no, we're gonna need to watch out here for Thursday. Yeah, we're gonna need to watch out here for Thursday across the Central Plains here. Yeah, once again for Kansas. Y'all are back in it again on Thursday, so heads up. How many deaths from the storm? None that we know of. Let's hope there's none. Let's see here. Brief funnel in Stafford. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have a tornado possible tag on that either. Yeah, there's a little bit of rotation out there. Yeah, so if you're there towards Stafford, heads up. But like I said, it's been rotating for a while now. So that's that. Julie says anything for Lubbock? No. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah, not today. Tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, tomorrow is a marginal risk here for you. So, tomorrow's threat, tornado 0%. Look out for a few gusty winds, maybe up to 60 miles per hour, and maybe a little bit of hail, and that's about it. All right. Alrighty, everybody. Well, once again, thank you. Thank you all for joining us. Like I said, I got to give a big thanks to our donators today. Once again, thank you guys, seriously, for supporting the channel. Greatly appreciated. So we had Random with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Random, once again. With the note that says, thanks again. You're very, very welcome. Let's see. We had Judy with a $10 super chat. Judy, thank you so much. Saying towards your next chair. Yeah, once again, we need a new chair here. So anything helps, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. Greatly appreciated. We had another 10 here from Prepper, or All-Known Prepper, saying towards your next pizza. So thank you so much. So Prepper, Judy, as well as Random, thank you guys for donating. If you guys would be interested in donating yourself, like I said, help to get the channel rolling. Like I said, obviously, anything helps, guys. Like I said, anything helps at all. Like I said, helps keep us rolling, keeps us going. We have a Cash App if you guys would like to donate using Cash App. Like I said, pretty simple app. Like I said, our tag is in the description, or it's Andrew13155. Like I said, if you want to send a few dollars that way, or we do have our little dollar icon. But like I said, that's if you guys would like to. Other than that, like I said, thank you guys seriously so much for being here. Greatly appreciated. Once again, leave a like if you guys did enjoy it. Subscribe if you have not already. Maybe share this with a friend or family member too. Help get the word out there. Help spread the word. And like I said, we're going to be live for the next few days because severe weather is kind of a thing here for the next little bit. But overall, like I said, we're going to be busy in the next 2 days. So we'll make sure to keep you guys informed with all that stuff. All right, y'all. Once again, thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and head over here to the ending screen here for now. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Stream is going to be heading off here in 2 minutes. So to my friends out there, if you guys have anything you'd like to say to your friends and family who's still in the chat, go ahead and say goodbye to them now because, like I said, the stream's heading off here from now, 2 minutes. So once again, everybody, thank you all. Anyways, my friends, well, we love y'all. Stay safe out there. There's still going to be a few severe weather, or still a few severe thunderstorms today. But the majority of the worst of it from that main Bo Echo is over with. So that's overall some good news and stuff like that. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will catch you guys here later on tomorrow. Love y'all. Peace out, my friends. Stay safe. Catch you then.
Highs in the middle 80s. Lows around 60. Sunday, mostly cloudy with a 40% chance of showers. Highs in the middle 70s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers. Lows in the lower 50s. Monday and Monday night, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 70s. Lows in the lower 50s. Tuesday, sunny. Highs around 80. The current time is 6:25 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Here are the 6 p.m. conditions for the local area. At Topeka, a thunderstorm was reported. The temperature was 65 degrees, the dew point 61, and the relative humidity was 87%. The wind was north at 13 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.08 inches and rising. At Manhattan, it was cloudy. The temperature was 65 degrees, the dew point 61, and the relative humidity was 87%. The wind was east at 26 miles an hour, gusting to 48. Around the region, at Lawrence, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 70. At Emporia, rain was falling with a temperature of 64. At Springfield, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 81. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 77 at